Who gets hotter than hot pot?
Yeah, don't adjust your eyes, fellas. Pharaohs. It's Hugin cough cough. Yes, I'm in a frog suit. No, you cannot pull this off. Let's get it down.
Okay, let's go.
To the park, green fleece on my back, Velcro under the chin. Yeah, I'm carrying the track. Right, please slow. Tail wagging to the snare. All the alphas looking mad, but I really do not care. See a Doberman flexing, trying to guard his little click. I just hop over a puddle, leave him looking mighty sick. You a basic brown mutt. I'm a neon amphibian, stepping in the dog club, changing the meridian. Your bark is kind of loud, but your bite is just a joke. I don't even got a growl. I just hit him with the croak.
That's my voice.
Hop, make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, I said it, the fattest got to hear me, God. Leave your boys, cause at least got them living large. Yeah, walk past the water bowl, give a little wink. Got a poodle and a bug, both offering a drink. Your boyfriends are sniffing each other's jump out of tree trunk. These bitches want a prince, well I'm the green prince of funk. Got a Frenchie on my left, got a husky on my right. I'm looking so fly, I'm looking out of sight. I'm a cold-blooded killer in a warm-blooded body, rolling through the dog park, turning it into a party. Y'all are chasing tennis balls, I'm chasing finer things like a reservation for two, fit for a frog king. Pop, make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, sudden, the fattest fits in the yard. Leave the horns on the leash, got it from the yard. I wanna mention Marcus, cause he's on this track. I'm flying, I'm floating like Shaq. I know for a fact I'm not on Epstein's list. I got my own feel with the bitches I kiss. I ain't got ticks, my DJ's beat matching. I ain't got fleas, that's my DJ that's scratching. I got mojo, I got swagger, I strut. Right past you, dog, you just a silly mutt. Bitches be thirsty, I'm a man's nightmare. The Dow is at 50, so I don't care.
I don't remember signing on to this. I was once inside Hugin until Dad gave him his heart on notice.
Make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, sudden, the fight us to the limit line. Me the boy, you're the least that I'm living large. Yeah. Shout out to Dad in the Pharaoh chat. Ernie, Birdie, Mitty, Claudia, Tip, Darlene. Wish I could fit everyone into this song. Yeah, Amra, Tish, Toms, Steven, Satan, damn it, Kevin, you wrong. Ladies, you don't gotta get all bent. Hugin's more fresh than 50 Cent. You might not think he's cool, you might not think he's nifty, but Hugin don't count. So Down Jones at 50, we out.
He said it, we out.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the RO7 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, boogity, boogity. Amen.
Amen. Amen. How are you guys doing tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? I'm about to show you something real crazy. Okay, I'm about to show you guys a lot of crazy stuff. This child eats garlic. I got so upset when I saw this video. It fucked me up. I gagged. I almost puked. This is like I like pimple popping videos, but I can't handle this shit. This is disgusting. And I'm also jealous that this kid can do this because I can't even stand the smell of garlic. And this kid is fucking dosing it. It's crazy. So we're going to watch that. And then I'm going to give you guys an update and talk to you. And I miss you all. Hello. It's been a hot minute and I apologize. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay. You love garlic, Jacqueline. Nice to see you, hun. How's your kiddo? How's everybody doing? Kind of like Northwest eating an onion like an apple. I know that one kid that I think it's like a little German or Swiss or Danish kid eating a whole onion used to fuck me up. But that kid had red eyes. Like it was doing it like to prove someone, you know, like to prove itself. This kid like genuinely likes it. And Northwest, I think genuinely likes it, which is fucked. Life is lifing. The kids are good. Excellent. The kids are all right. Not this one. Look at this shit.
This is what you want to eat.
Now the main reason I saved it wasn't even the garlic thing. It's the record. We have another strange way of saying a word, and I kind of like it. I don't like garlic, but I like saying garlic. Garlic. Instead of, like, it's like with record. Like with this, it's garlic. I like changing it up a little. Dylan says tattoo instead of tattoo, and it kills me. I love it. I say we change it. I think this kid's onto something. That's the one good thing I can pull out of this video. Garlic.
Garlic. You want garlic? Garlic. Do you want turkey? Garlic. You want garlic? Garlic. Can I put it in a bowl? You want garlic in a bowl? Garlic. Garlic.
Oh my God. Just spoonfuls of, oh my God, kid.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Like it?
You like it? You like that much garlic? This is so insane to me. This kid is so strong and so brave. This is the bravest baby I've ever seen in my life. How do you eat that much garlic like that? Now, I'll tell you guys a story. I worked with a woman named Lori, and I've told you about her before. Is it good for your immune system? I'm shocked. I'm upset, but I'm also like jealous as hell. This kid is never going to feel pain. How can you eat garlic like that and be fine? I worked with a woman named Lori who was, I'm trying to be nice, but she was a fucking idiot. She was nuts. She used to bring her dogs to work and they'd just shit like inside, outside, anywhere. And she'd leave it, wouldn't pick it up, and would say they're dogs. And it's like, yeah, but you have to like pick up after your dog. We're all stepping in Duke. She ruined 2 pairs of my Adidas. I was like, you got to fucking fix this, Lori. One day her dogs took a big deuce and she said, good boys. And then she pretended to pick the poop up with a bag and didn't put anything in it. And I saw. So I picked the poop up and I put it on her desk because she had to learn. So one day she comes in and she tells us that she read this thing about garlic, probably what all of you guys are saying is really good for you or whatever. And so she's like, so I'm going to eat garlic today. And she said that it says eat a clove. And on her lunch break, she ate the entire thing, like the bulb of it, like all of it. And she looked miserable. And she came back from lunch and me and Laura were like, what the fuck, Lori? Why are you sweating like that? And she went in the bathroom. She clogged the toilet and it was the worst smell I've ever smelled. And it was a very, very small work office with 4 of us crammed in it. And it just reeked. It was horrible. And I told her I'm going to tell this story for the rest of my life because she deserves it. That bitch ate an entire bulb of garlic. Like she ate all the different cloves of garlic, like a bunch of them, because she didn't understand the instructions. So she ate the whole thing. And then she shit out a demon and it wouldn't go down. And our office smelled like shit. It was insane. And she was so upset. And she was like, I was wondering why it was hard to get down. I felt like I was going to puke. I was like, yeah, because you're not supposed to eat that goddamn much. And this is the same bitch who said that she's like, oh, I wrote a song 20 years ago. You want to hear the lyrics? I invented them. She said that the government or someone stole the lyrics from her, like this saying that everyone knows. She said she invented it and that the whole world stole it from her. And she reads us his poem or song or whatever it was. And the lyrics were liar, liar, pants on fire. Like that was the verse. She goes, you ever wonder where that came from? That came from me. First of all, no, it didn't. You didn't invent liar, liar, pants on fire. Are you nuts? She was completely nuts. And she had a master's degree. So really think about that. Anyway, this kid can handle it. Lori couldn't. I feel horrible for whoever have to change his diaper, but whatever. I like the background song. Okay. So before we watch some sillies, because I've been gathering sillies for you, I'll tell you guys what's been up, and I want to see how you guys are doing, okay? You had any good pets lately, Darlene? Bad dog owners on the radar lately. They bring their dogs around my fence to get in my garden. They chew on my plastic butterflies and choke on the plastic. Jesus. Maybe put a sign up. I had to put a sign up because the baby bunnies are up back and people's dogs are going after them. And I'm like, you guys, there's a bunny nest right here. We got some baby bunnies. Please don't let your doggums pee on them. One of the dogs peed on the bunny, someone's dog. Poor bunnies. Ernie, thank you for being a member for 20 months now. Darlene, that's the shirt. I have been on fire. You know, it can be the worst week, month, year, day. It doesn't matter. A good quote from Darlene will heal it all. Holy shit. Yeah, they're extra fucked. Listen, I'll tell you guys what's been going on, all right? Yeah, poor pissed on bunny. Poor bunnies. So, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I hate my job. I don't like my job, my main job, which requires, and I'm not going to tell everyone who I work for or what it is because I don't need fucking crazy Australian prostitutes doxing me, if I'm being honest with you. Especially anti-Semitic ones. So here's the deal. I don't like my job. I don't like it at all. And I'm a firm believer that when you're unhappy in life, you need to change it. You need to fix it. You can't just sit on your butt complaining about it. You got to do something. So I don't like what I'm doing. I just don't feel good about it. Like, I really don't. It's a lot of, like, I'll be honest with you, it's a lot of copyright claim stuff. It's fucking telling people, hey, you know, you're going to get sued for doing this and sending DMCA requests and tracking down who's doing it. And the thing is, I'm not really against that. Like, I don't care if people, you know, want to torrent or whatever. It's not, we've got bigger problems in the world, you know, but I work for a person, also, in addition to that job, who, you know, she's a great boss. She's been a client of mine for a long time, but I kind of just personally, I'm starting to see why some litigation that she's been in has taken so long. I get it now. I see. And so I got one job that I'm just not, you know, that I don't have to do it a lot. It pays really well, but I feel bad like what I'm doing. I don't like slapping people's hands and saying, no, you're not allowed to watch that. You know, it just feels weird. But that's what the production company asked me to do. And then my other backup job, my second job, which I have been having to work a lot more lately, it's kind of interfering with a lot of stuff. And I'm in a situation where there's somebody who, you know, I work for who it's, how do I say it? It's the devil wears Prada now. It's gotten to that point. Like, I get calls at 3 a.m, 4 a.m, 1 p.m, midnight, 5 p.m. It could be any time. And if I don't answer, I get 9 more calls. And then I get texts. And then I get long messages. But also, like, this is someone that I've worked for a long time. And You know, I really felt that this person needed help. And now I feel like I'm kind of having to run their life for them. And I don't like it because I don't like their life and it's affecting mine. Um, and I'm starting to see that this is a situation where I'm kind of being paid to do a lot of busy work. And I don't want to do that. I want to do impactful work. I want to do good things. I want to help with cold cases and stuff. And this is really just kind of a situation where it's a never ending fight between a couple. And I don't want to take sides and I don't want to spend my whole life with their bullshit, you know, being my problem when clearly neither of them wants this to stop. This litigation is, I'll just put it this way. They're going through a divorce and it has been 10 years of hearings, of proceedings with no kids. I can't, that's the most I can say about it, but I can't keep going. It's too much. It's a lot of unnecessary busy work. And do my shows full time. I wish. Like, I don't make that much money doing this. And I also don't feel like I don't like fundraising for myself, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like when I go out and do stand-up comedy, that's a little different. That someone gets a break, you know? And my job is just to make them laugh, you know? And yeah, exactly. Last time I took sides. Yeah, exactly. But it's just a situation where I have to supplement that income somehow. And I'm so miserable doing these two jobs. They're taking up all of my time and they are, they're too much. You know what I mean? They're just, it's not something that I'm happy with. Exactly, Angela. It's affecting my mental health bad. So I decided, that I was going to draw some boundaries, become strong. Shut up, Toombs. Shut the fuck up. You're grounded. Never. I did look at that class, Praxis. I was looking at it. Yeah, I know. I'm neglecting the fuck out of you guys. And I looked at it. It's actually on my list of things to consider. If my toes weren't itchy and covered in psoriasis, I would. Okay, I would. Exposure therapy, excellent. So what I did was I drew some boundaries. I cut my hours dramatically after this week. And I decided to work on something that was an idea I had a while back. A market for psoriasis, nice. Where I wanted to film some sketches and work on maybe a documentary. And in my life before I had the jobs that I've had in the past couple of years, you know, which have been stable and long term and a lot of like contracts with people doing computer shit, which also I just hate sitting on my ass all day. It's horrible. So what did I do? I decided I'm going to film myself trying different jobs. I'm going to try different jobs and see how it goes, you know? So I started filming myself doing Uber Eats, which I had done before a long time ago when I was desperate for money. But I was like, let's do some of that. Let's do that. And let's kind of make a couple of different things. I made one. I don't want to say what it is because I'm working on it. I'm not going to give you a whole pitch, but it has to do with me working jobs that a lot of people work every day. There's no shame in working them, but let's see what they're like. Let's get the real idea because you see a lot of people promoting stuff and it's not that good, you know? So I was like, what if I try all the delivery jobs, but I do it in my shitty old Honda and I simultaneously make like a Honda video and then I send it to Honda. I just thought it was stupid. I'd already filmed some of it before. I was like, let's work on that. It'll be fun. And at the same time, let's film interactions with strangers, kind of like Men on the Street. And I also thought it would be funny to see if the people I'm delivering to will like do little interviews. And some of them have, and it's been fun. But the problem is it's very hot. I don't have an AC in my car, and I didn't think about that. It's exhausting. But I also took on some other side gigs, and I'm doing some stuff with a PI right now. And it just took a lot of my time this week and last week and the week before. I kind of put a little too much on my plate trying to get away from these other two, while wrapping them up. And as of this week, I have been working essentially 5 jobs, and I didn't do good at it. I didn't. It was very hard. I overextended myself. I didn't get very much sleep. I was exhausted. Then I started listening to this thing on NPR about how people have midlife crises in their early 40s. Yeah, Angela, that's what I've been working on for a while now, but I'm at the point where I need to decide whether I want it or not. And the problem is, if you get it in Texas, it kind of strips you of a lot of the abilities that you have if you don't have it. So I'm kind of at a point where it's like I need to make a decision with that. And I'm almost done with all those hours. So I'm like, damn. And also, like, I've just been tired. It's been that, and the weather's been hot, and now tonight it's nice and cool and it's raining, and I'm finally in a good mood and I got some sleep. And I actually have a couple hours off, and I realized the whole time I'm doing all that stuff that I miss this. Like, I like doing this. Like, this is fun. I enjoy this. But I also have been neglecting this recently to do that because I got to pay the bills, you know? But I wanted to say, I don't regret it. Like, I like slipping out of something that doesn't make you happy to focus on something that does. It's great and all, but there's still stressors. You know, you still got to pay bills. You still got to deal with bad weather. You know, you still got to make time and prioritize family and other things. And I just think that it's better to do things that you're happy with, even if you're barely scraping by, than make a lot of money and hate what you're doing, I think. And I've been living by that my whole life, you know, and there have been times I've volunteered for a lot of things and put a lot of time and effort into stuff. But the thing is, I get more out of it. I enjoy it more. And, you know, joy doesn't pay the bills, but I'll tell you what, it makes it a lot easier to get skills and things so that maybe one day you can do something that you enjoy and use that to pay the bills, you know? So what I've been focusing on is transitioning in life. I'm a dude now. No, I'm just kidding. Transitioning into a job that I really like, focusing on trying to work on my missing persons website project again, and trying to just do more comedy. But that means I have to get out of this Devil Wears Prada situation with one of my bosses. And I kind of got to deal with the fact that if you're going to work in tech or do anything related to tech, you're going to have to bite your tongue in a lot of situations where you see a lot of unfairness and fucked up shit going on. And I can't do that. So maybe I just don't belong there, you know? But I'm here now, and I missed you guys. And I thought, you know, and also crime is never like fun to talk about when you know there's victims, and it's like it's a really hard subject matter, but also comedy is trauma, you know. It's really taking hard or difficult stuff that people go through and trying to help them laugh a little or kind of cope with it. I guess it's all comedy is a big coping mechanism if you think about it. And I've been thinking a lot about this, and like when we talk about the David case and the awful shit that happened with Celeste and Lisk and all these things, those are really depressing. And so I think that it's really hard balancing, you know what I mean? Balancing like the two. But I think that we've got something good going here. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's nice to be able to talk to you guys about anything and to hear how you guys are, and to be able to talk about cases that interest us and perhaps maybe do some good, you know, in the world. But it's also nice to have funnies and sillies. And that's why today I wanted to come here and show you this dog. Because you know I'm into sports now. Again, I like sports. Yeah, fuck you, Amber. You're so funny. I know. I'm fucked up. I said too much. But the whole point of all that is to let you know everything's fine. I'm going to try to be here more for you, but please, you know, forgive me if I'm not here as much, because it's just, I'm in a transitional phase and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, you know? So it might take a little bit. Might take a little bit of my time. But I'm not going to end this channel. That's for fucking sure. Because you guys are too much and I like reading your shit. But also because who else am I going to show this dog to? You know? Who else is going to talk to me about baby Jessica? Whooping ass. Yeah. I'm transitioning into a real dad. Sure, you can have one. And then you're grounded for asking. But also you can have one. So here's what I'm thinking. Bring on the ads. You want me to add ads? We'll add ads. We'll add ads. Oh, I love you so much, Darlene. Darlene's like, I've been on fire once. No big deal. I also think about that all the time. Like, goddamn, I'm over here complaining about this, that, and the other. I don't like my boss, but Darlene's been on fire. Goddamn. She still saved lives. Everyone. Everyone. So here's the deal. This dog, hey, thank you. Thank you. Also, you're grounded, but thank you. This dog wants to get on this couch. This kid just got drafted. Okay. This is the moment he's been waiting for his whole life. All these violent whites on White Claw. And we got our sweet little chocolate lab over here who's like, come on, let me on the couch. He's got a cute bow tie. I'm pretty sure Mookie's has the same one. Check out what he does.
With the 73rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Oscar.
Okay, the dog's happy. The dog's like, what? Did you just get picked into basketball game? Stop. I'm addressing this as soon as this video's over. And up he goes. Now he's on the couch. Hell yeah, dude. You did it. You did it. You were a good boy. Look at the good boy got on the couch. He's a good boy. Now's your time to shine, hun. Look at him. He's so happy. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm here. You want to see this dog in real life? You want to see the equivalent, the personified version of this dog in real life? Because I can fucking show you. I can fucking show you this dog in real life.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing.
But listen, we got to get back to this thing. What? Sorry, I'm doing Mr. Wilson right now. What? Late and grounded. Turd. Late and grounded, but also what? Amber, that dog does have a Midwest accent. He's like, oh, I just want to get on the couch and all you kids are freaking out. Oh, I don't want to go to New Orleans. I thought we were going to Minnesota. For real? Okay. Well, do you want to call in and tell us about this? Because now I have questions. Or do you just want to answer in chat? How, why, what, when, and where? And which slot machines? And does she want to go to the casinos? Was it before or after you were born? Do you have these powers too? Is it inherited? Is it genetic? Once you're struck by lightning and you can fuck with slot machines, is it genetic? Shut up. For real? I have a metal plate in my head, and now when people whistle, or in my eye behind it, when people whistle, it fucks my ears up, and they don't believe me. It's like the worst sound I've ever heard. It's like nails on a chalkboard. And I loved whistling my whole life. I wasn't good at it. I used to go, whoo, and pretend I was. You had sex with all of Denver? Dude, you were on the mean streets? Tending to the basketball players? Well, I went against them in my dark casino app last night and lost everything. So there you go. Just kidding. That was last week and it was $5, but I'm still upset. Can we borrow your mom? You don't have any powers. What is she doing next week? I'll call in once the kids fall asleep. He broke his wrist in his homeschooling, so he is up way too late. Oh my God. Is your kid okay? I broke my wrist when I was little. That sucked. And I let it stay broke for hours. And then that night I was like, I don't think it's good. My mom's like, wait, what? Like I went a while before I complained. Because you couldn't tell it what. And then the doctor's like, oh yeah, that's totally broken. It hurt. That was the most painful thing, I think, till my over exploded. Yeah, that sucks. That kid's going to be up a minute. Dude, I hope your kid's okay. That's horrible. You are a little drive-by. Donna Barkley, I miss you so much, girl. I believe in you. I believe you. Look at that kitty. Look at that kitty. Amber doesn't have any powers. She's going to the casino. Yeah, can I go, please? Yeah, you were supposed to. But then I forgot the plan. Bubble wrap. Darlene says bubble wrap. I have metal pins and it makes a signal sensitivity. We should make hats together, Obi. Is that real though? Because I've told people that and they think I'm crazy. Like if I hear a whistle, it fucks my whole head up. It's like in the movie, in like Kill Bill, when everything turns red and it's like wee, wee, wee. It's like that. Like it's horrible. Yeah, my mom and my grandma thought it was fine, and my grandma was a nurse, and I put it off, but it's the worst pain. It's so bad. That poor kid. Walk it off. You better walk it off, you tell him. I don't know if Mia's at the dark casino. Maybe. Hello, just a crazy Jen. How crazy are you today? Broken anything sucks. Yeah, that's true. Assume they'll all win. I will. Because you've given your body to them. Look at this dog, Melissa. There you go. That dog did a lot.
So this guy here, I've been watching him since we got here.
Okay, so this is dedicated to you, Mitty, because I'm pretty sure this guy is a Canadian who snuck into Denver. By the way, Melissa, found your next husband. Found your next husband, turd. We need to find this guy. He's perfect for you. What, like I'm a horse? You calling me a horse? If you answer, of course, I'm going to get so pissed. You have hardware in you and it set it off. Damn, dude. We're all just bionic as fuck in this fucking chat. That's Red Rocks. Your neighbor stole your DoorDash. Well, that's great. You broke your coccyx. I don't even know what that is. But I'm sorry, and I hope you feel better. The Red Rocks. Yeah. I'm trying to be a matchmaker. That's my new job. Melissa, I found your husband. Ooh. I'd like to see that.
He's doing some stuff I can't actually believe. Yeah, he talks to himself as well out loud. He's going to do something cool here. Wait and see.
He's about to do something kill. Dylan has those sunglasses. I think he's in a skirt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know him because it's your future ex-husband. He's perfect for you.
Here we go. Here we go.
I mean, have you done your lurks and squirms today? Because this guy is. Backwards. There he goes. There goes your hero, Melissa. Watch him as Melissa. He was doing the Marcus. Absolutely. I wouldn't even. There's no way. I don't know what he's taking. Is this GLP-1s? Is this what GLP-1 is? I like this show off. I'd love to see him try to curl though, right? He doesn't know how to do curling. You fell on your face just watching that? Apparently not. What do you think, Mitty? Is this a Canadian man that escaped and got here? How did we get here? We're going to watch him again. I think this is the Liver King. I don't know. Is he boofing peptides? GLP-1s? This is Ozempic? How do we get some? How do we get that?
Guy here, I've been watching him since we got here. He's doing some stuff I can't actually believe. Yeah, he talks to himself as well out loud. He's going to do something cool here. Wait and see. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, are you ready for the spoiler? This is Kelsey Fitzsimmons' baby. All grown up. She's about to arrive and she's about to be reunited with him. It's true. I'm just fucking with you. But in all seriousness, did you guys see that? She got to see her baby again. That's good. I hope they give it back to her. Otherwise, this is going to be the baby. If they don't give it back to her, this is going to end up being her baby in a few years because that dad sucks. The dad sucks ass. Did you guys see that? This is Kelsey's baby now. This is what happens when you don't have a mother. How do we get that baby back into Kelsey's arms forever instead of just a visit? How do we do that? How do we get... Yeah, that Justin guy fucking sucks. I was looking into him. I saw his little ads, his little fucking swipe right. If you want this loser in your fucking hot tub, what a loser. What a dumb dickhead. And fuck him for making me side with the cop. Especially Massachusetts one. The only cops I side with are Duty Ron and Ed Wallace. That judge, by the way, and that one thing, I know I said I'm not going to talk about Karen Reed stuff. I don't think it is, but that fucking judge and the Turtle Boy Meredith shit. God damn. I like that judge. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know who's winning or losing. I don't care, but I like the judge. I want to see that judge go to lunch with Judge Bev. I want to see what they order, what they talk about. God damn, look at Kelsey's baby go. Jesus. Me too. Bring it. Look at him go. He's learning to crawl. Oh my God. This is so scary. This is terrifying. Oh my God. How? How on earth? Peptides. That's how. This is what happens when you don't have a mother. This is what happens when the courts in Massachusetts take you away from your family. You end up doing shit like that. So let's get that baby back to Kelsey, can we? Not my circus. Yeah, exactly. I ain't gonna clown around here. No kings. For the win. All right, I got some more sillies queued up for you. Here we go. Oh, good. Oh, good. Hey, StreamYard. Yeah. Oh, sick. That's so cool. StreamYard just did the thing where I showed you guys how it goes white. He is SEAL Team 6. He is. He's very great. I have to reload and get out of here. I'll be right back. I'm not going away. It's not, my whole panel is gone. So I have to reload StreamYard. This is great. This is great. Here we go. Is it working again? Is it working now? Good. GLP-1, what about GLP-69? Okay. I got some more sillies to show you, but I feel like we haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to do this. It's been a long time. I feel like we haven't, Yeah, I know. You were unsupervised. I'm back. I had to restart because StreamYard's a hell of a yard. All right. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. It's a big, big yard where you can't stream too good. All right, let's see. Where we can play football. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't been on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't lay on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Never seen a big boy grill on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy ain't grilling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't climbing on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn, you got tools on your back. Climbing on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Shit, big boy get loose. Shit, big boy get loose. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never shit, and you falling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy hop on the roof. How you do it like that? Shit, you just like a back. Shit, pick up your back. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get your ass out the roof. Get your ass back out the roof. I ain't never see a big boy leap on the roof. Get the big ass out.
Okay. A big boy get on the roof, Dick's gun. So listen, I'm going to show you guys something. For those who don't know, all right, I'll tell you a little bit about Dad back in his heyday, back before he met your bitch mom. Okay, listen. So I used to play tennis in high school. I was pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie, I was pretty fucking good. All right. Spent 1 year as JV, spent 3 years varsity. All right. I was top 3. I loved tennis. I fucking loved it. Super competitive. Broke my wrist playing tennis. That was like the 3rd time. All right. I'm a big tennis nerd. All right. Love it. I do have a racket and some balls. All right. And I've been busting them out. All right. You like tennis, Darlene? Anybody else? Found out my neighbor likes tennis, so we're playing. We're gonna go play soon. And I like watching tennis. All right. I do. I love it. I like watching Sabalenka. I like watching Alcaraz. I'm a big tennis nerd. Love is for losers. Exactly, Stephen. And I love you. So there's a couple of things in tennis that I think are very interesting. Mysteries, if you will. There's been some scandals. Okay. There's even been some true crime. Okay. You played in college, Obie's monkey child. Of course you did. Tombstones likes balls. Tennis nerd. So there have been stabbings in tennis. I can't remember. Was it Monica Seles? I think got stabbed by a guy who was pissed off that was it Monica? That she basically took the rank from someone. And so this crazed fan was like, she took the win from Steffi Graf. This was like in the 80s. Have you guys ever heard of this? Monica Seles had a fucked up life. Look, we're going to derail a little ADHD story time. I think it was Monica, right? Because this was one of those things in high school. I remember being like, holy shit. No, don't. Hey, don't. Let me make sure. Yeah. Yep. So Monica Seles was a big ass deal in tennis. She was an orphan when she was younger. She was put in an orphanage. I think she might have had parents and they were just like broke as fuck. Something happened. They had to like give her up. She ended up having to basically get, just like Oksana Bayul, if you're into ice skating. I think it was Oksana might have been a similar situation where like basically they had to leave their home country to go live elsewhere so that they could, grow into a sports hero. Because back where they grew up, there was no hope for them. You know, if, whether you were in Belarus or Poland or Russia or the Ukraine or anywhere in the Eastern Bloc, really, back in the 80s and 70s, there was a lot of shit going on. So if you wanted to thrive in any way, you kind of had to leave, even as a kid. Monica was orphaned, and she had a tennis coach that took her on because another player, an older player, saw her and felt bad for her. And he was like her trainer. And he's like, I really think that she could be a tennis hero. So they ended up taking care of her and moving her, I believe, to Florida. And she ends up growing into this tennis star, but she's really isolated. She's only got like 2 friends, her coach and her mentor, both big time tennis stars. And all she does all day is play tennis. And she was a little kid, and I think it was her mom or someone, might have been her coach. Somebody showed her, like, because she was so little, she was like 7, she couldn't hold the racket. They were like, if you can't hold the racket up, you could do a double-handed forehand, which is crazy. In tennis, a forehand is just like this. It's just one forward strike. A backhand is when you do the back. But you never use both hands on a forehand. You don't do that. It's just not something you do. They used to consider it unprofessional. But she was so little, she had to use it like that. That's how she had to hit her forehands, because it was so heavy. And so she started doing these double-handed forehands, but the tennis world, they could scoff at her all they fucking want and make fun of her all they want. She kind of is the first person to realize, even as a child, like, using a double-handed forehand is lethal because it puts more power behind the ball. It makes it faster. And in a sport where the best men are hitting 150 degrees, or 150 miles per hour, sorry. Women, in order to establish a lot of power in tennis, it's kind of difficult if you don't get it right on that sweet spot. So even as a kid, she was using a double-handed forehand, which is insane, but it really did her justice because she started winning. And as a kid, she started beating adults. As a teen, she started beating the best in the world. And as an adult, she became the best in the world. And when that happened, Steffi Graf, who had played with her and was like she was her idol. Monica always wanted to be Steffi. But Steffi, when someone's coming for your spot, it can be difficult. And Steffi and all the other women in tennis made it kind of hard for her, but also had respect for her, whether she felt that or not. And so one time, Steffi Graf and her went head to head, and it was very obvious that Monica was number 1, and she had beaten Steffi, and she was going to beat her again. I think it was at Wimbledon or something. And all I remember is seeing this in high school when I was playing tennis, and I was watching the best of the best, and I thought, wow, Steffi's great, but Monica's better. I remember there was an old news report that I found years later, and it was this guy, and he sneaks out of the stands during a match while she's sitting there and she's about to win, and he comes from behind and he starts stabbing Monica Seles in the back with a real knife, and the crowd tackles him. This one guy went and gets him from behind. Let me see if I could find it. Gets him from behind and chokes the guy out, and they drag him out. And then Steffi is like in shock, and Monica just falls. She just crumbles. And they had to take her away in an ambulance. It was so scary. And I remember when I saw that footage, I was like, holy shit. Let me see if I can find Monica Seles. Dude, it was nuts. And it was, yeah, I can totally relate. But like, okay, look at this. 1993. Wow, this is old. Yeah, I was little when this.
Monica Seles.
I always thought she was so cool. And then when I started playing tennis, I went back and I was like, wait, this is her? Look at this shit. Look what happened to her. It was in Germany.
Monica Seles flew to Denver last night and on her way to Vail, Colorado for medical treatment. The world's top women's tennis player was stabbed in the back Friday when she rested between games of a match in Hamburg, Germany. Her attacker, a German, says...
That guy right there. So when they go back to this guy's house, Guess what they found? They found a shrine to Steffi Graf, like stuff dangling, like with her picture from the ceilings. It was like a stalker paradise. And then they found a shrine dedicated to Monica. And it had her face crossed out, scratched out, kill, 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 die, die, die. Like he plans on how he was going to kill her. Because he didn't want Steffi Graf to lose her spot as #1 champ. Like, he was he's like, I have to do this. I have to take her out for Steffi. You want to know the fucked up part? Not even the fact that she got stabbed. What was even worse is she was the champ at the time. They stripped her title instead of giving her medical leave. They stripped her of her title. She lost her ranking. They gave it to Steffi. And while she was in the hospital, the tennis association is arguing over whether they should help her pay her medical bills or not, over whether she should remain champion. And you know who fucking stood up for her? Steffi Graf. The one chick who would have benefited wholly had she not. Steffi Graf is the one that said, no, that's fucked up. Yeah, I don't know why Germans get angry and stabby. But this one dude gets him in a chokehold, is like, oh, no, you're not.
He wanted to prevent Sillies from maintaining her world ranking ahead of Germany's Steffi Graf.
Yep. I'm shocked and a fool. Pause it. Nope, we can't watch. We can't watch Inside the NBA. But anyway, that's the story of Monica Seles and Steffi Graf. And I don't know why I went off on that, but oh yeah, because tennis and true crime. So there's true crime in tennis. There's a lot. There's also shit like people losing their entire livelihoods and jobs over like bashing a racket. John McEnroe, he almost lost his entire career because he would just flip out. It's a lot like ice skating, isn't it? So many Russian orphans end up #1. Okay. So here's another mystery in tennis. Oh, look, less graphic tennis fun fact. We should play tennis. Do you play tennis, TV? When they were juniors, Andy Roddick got smoked by Serena Williams. Yes. His quote is, I had to run around in the shower to get wet. She was bench pressing dump trucks. Yep. Dude, watching women play men, I like how Arena and Djokovic and them have Sabalenka and Djokovic, they have this foundation they started. And it's like an annual tour where it's just intergender matches. And like, I don't know if it was 9 or 10 years ago, there was a point where, and Ben Stiller loves to go to these matches. One of my favorites is the bad boy, Kyrgios. And there was a situation, I can never say his name right. Kyrgios, I don't know how to say it right. He's one of my favorites to watch, but I can never say Kyrgios. I can't even say it right. He's an Australian dude. He's really great. Nick Kyrgios, something. He's like the new McEnroe. But they play Kyrgios. I think that's how you say it. They play these intergender matches, and sometimes Ben Stiller goes. And when he goes, he'll talk shit. And he gets in a fight with Nick Kyrgios in one. And Nick's like, I don't tell you how to fucking act. I don't go over there and teach you how to act. And it made me laugh so hard. But the other funny thing that I loved was when I don't think it was Djokovic. I don't remember who it was, but Ben Stiller's in the crowd, and this tennis player is like, you want to come play? You want to come play doubles? And then the other tennis player playing against them is like, well, this isn't going to be a handicap match. So he goes and gets his daughter, who's like a little like 6-year-old, and she smokes Ben Stiller on the court. It's so funny. But anyway, we have a tennis mystery. This is called the Phantom Ball. I don't know if they're going to copyright strike me or not, so I will pause it a lot. This is called the Phantom Ball. This happened a while back, and it still trips me out. I've only seen this happen twice. I remember when John McEnroe had a plane crash on his car. You were dispatching? You sent 2 ambulances? Were they okay? McEnroe actually just played Djokovic a while back for funsies. He like got out of the commentary box and came down, and it was very funny. Yeah, this is called the Phantom Ball. So this is something that I've only seen happen twice in tennis. I've never seen it up close. I've only seen it watching. on TV. A phantom ball is when a ball goes through the net. It doesn't let, which is when it touches the top. It's not like a visionary trick. It's not something that is just, there's not a good angle on it. A phantom ball is when a ball is going so fast that somehow it makes it through the tiny net squares, which theoretically it shouldn't be possible. Physics-wise, shouldn't be possible. But when you consider that they're rubber and you can squeeze them and it's going super fast and you just saw it happen and they slowed it down and watched it happen and the player watched it happen, then it happened, then sometimes it's possible. It's really freaky. And a lot of tennis players like to be like, oh, is it a ghost? I think it's very funny and very interesting. So I'm going to show you guys this tennis mystery. Okay. Barbara Potter. She know Billie Jean? She know Billie Jean King? It's metaphysical, you think? Well, check this out. What do you guys think?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gigante is requesting a video review to check if the ball went through the net. It went down? Yeah. The serve.
Did you see that? He's confused a minute after. He hits it right after. He still doesn't know.
Through the net.
Poof. And he's standing there like, wait a minute, what just happened? How did this happen?
It went down? Yeah. The serve or the what? No, the return.
Yeah, the return of the serve.
The video review. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gigante is requesting a video review to check
if the ball went through the net. Listen to the crowd.
Went through the net. Okay.
Oh, did you see that? What? Did you see that?
Okay.
Boom. Through the net. Oh.
Is that the best angle that you have? You think you cannot zoom in more? Or? Okay.
Oh. How? How is he supposed to move?
Yeah, okay, it's okay. It's okay, I'm fine with that. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the return of yellow went through the nets. Call is overturned.
The call is overturned. And that is a big controversial mystery. Right? I know I want a different angle too. Now, you can find videos of other angles of it, and it looks just the same. It's just, from the other side, it's like, what the fuck just happened? So they call that the phantom ball. It's a mystery how it does that, why it did it. If it was some sort of trajectory trick, how is that possible? Exactly. It blows my mind. So I was watching an ITF game, which is lower level tennis players, just people who are trying to get ranked. And there was another phantom ball this past weekend, and it blew my mind. I was like, what, another? Let's watch it one more time. Hold on. Let me pull it up. No, it did hit the top, which would be a let, but it hit the bottom of the top. It didn't hit the top. It hit the bottom of the white. Look, watch. See? You can even see it move. It's just the bottom. It's not the top. Right there. This is the impact. See it? It blows my mind. I'm even going to slow it down. Let's slow it down. How do you guys think this happened? How do you think? Let's see. Boom, right there. Did you see that? It went through it. Boom. Right through it. And you even see it reverberate. Look. Boom. Right there. Ugh. Dude, yes. And also it was in. But would it be a let if it goes through the net is the question. It is like magic. Dude, John McEnroe is my favorite. I love him. I've always loved him. Donna says aliens. Janitor's kid got a pocket knife for his birthday? What? Look at that. Look at that. One more time. One more time, slow motion.
Video review to check if the
the
ball
ball
went through the net.
Boosh. Oh, threw it. Threw it. I blame Obama. Exactly. So anyway, tennis mysteries. What do you guys think? I mean, there's only like one murder that I could think of. But there's a lot of mysteries. He sounds drunk, slow down. Most French people do sound drunk when slow down. Here, I'll show you the Ben Stiller thing. I just found it. Ooh, we're not gonna watch that slow down. Here's Ben Stiller. I thought you guys might. I had to pull this up a minute ago. I thought, man, this is pretty funny. Something had to have been cut. Well, that's the thing, though. He's hitting. It broke the connect. And remember, the guy goes at the beginning and he pulls on it, and it's still connected. And they interviewed him after, and he's like, "I've never seen anything like this." It's really crazy. You want a spectator video? Me too. I don't think they let you film in there, though. Yeah, something had to happen, but he pulls it and it's still stuck together. That's what's crazy. And most of the Phantom Ball mysteries, when they happen, the netting is kind of stretchy. So it makes me wonder. It's old. It can't be AI. I'm late, but hey, JG, how's cold, baby? I'm here. Good. We're glad to have you here. Let's watch Ben Stiller get embarrassed by a child.
Let's see what's going on here.
Nadal is talking to Ben Stiller, trying to get him on the court.
Ben Stiller and Nick Kyrgios fighting. Very funny. This is Ben Stiller watching Rafa, Rafael Nadal, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. He's in the top 10 for sure. And Ben Stiller likes to talk a little shit from the stands, so the tennis players love to fuck with him. Oh, they love it. And when his wife is Christine is there, that's when it's the best. So now he's about to get embarrassed by a tennis player and a little girl. And it's very funny.
I'll tell you, this is a nightmare for Ben Stiller. He's like, oh, please don't make me do this. Okay, here we go.
Also, people used to say Rafa looked short, but look at Ben Stiller. Oh my God.
Where'd he go?
Rafa always has a wedgie and he wears tidy whities and he'll wear white shorts. And when he gets sweaty, you can see his butt hair and people complain about it. And but it's Rafa. What do you do, dude? He can do what he wants. She screams like a banshee for about half a day. So she's doing her lurks and her squirms. Colic is some kind of punishment put on to me for something I did in my former life. Does anyone know how to cure colic in a baby for JG Cruz? Because I don't. I would just say ground her. But I don't know if you could do that because she's cold, baby. Ben's 5'5". He's wicked short.
Okay, here we go.
Diddy, have you seen Ben?
Oh, and now Del Potro wants a volunteer.
Yeah, I think Rafa might be cold too.
Oh, now this is fair. This is fair. She's got to get a racket that's too big for her.
Also, those fucking videos. Can I side rant? You haven't worked with him before? Dude, I bet he's nice. I feel like people bitch about him a lot, but I feel like he's a nice guy. Side rant though, any video on the internet that has that song where it's like, and my heart beats fast, blah, 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 blah. That one. And it's like, how to be brave. That song. And then they have some slow motion shit. It always makes me cry. There was one. It's when I tell you it's one of the funniest fucking listen. I watch this shit. I feel so bad for watching this shit, but it was like ball girls and ball boys, hilarious. Now the ball girls and ball boys in tennis are little kids. They're volunteers. They want to be tennis players one day. They go through a lot of shit. They have to stand still. A child has to stand still and quiet for a long time and do what they're told. That's already hard. For them to volunteer for it, who are these kids? What are they made out of? But sometimes they get mistreated really bad, and tennis players can be arrogant fucks. And they'll be mean to them, and I hate that. Somebody put a compilation together of ball girls and ball boys getting hit with the ball to that song in slow motion. And I have never felt so confused, cry laughing before, and I feel horrible. So this is my atonement. Watch this cute kid beat Ben Stiller at tennis.
Oh, now this is fair. This is fair. She's got to get a racket that's too big for her and too heavy. Talk about 10 and under tennis right here. Here it is. Tennis 10s. She is ready to go.
I bet she's pretty good. I don't know why.
I bet you she's good too. Oh, they're both lefties. This is good. We've got 3 left-handers on the court. It's a miracle.
Look at her stance. Welcome to the garden.
Oh, no pressure on Del Potro. Get it in.
Oh, shit. Get in the game, Ben. Get in the game.
This is great.
Oh, here we go. Out. Piece of shit.
It's amazing. She was out.
She beat your ass today, Ben. That wasn't today. That was like 9-10 years ago. But either way. Hell yeah.
Here on the exhibition for the 10 and under tennis.
Dude, do you think she is? Do you think she is? I want to know what she's ranked now. Is that true? Look, 2013, how long ago was that? Oh, that was way long ago. Oh, they love that little girl. That's because she's been playing since she was tiny. If you tell me this is a Arena Sablanka now, I'm going to be so pissed. She's so little, this kid. Also, by the way, Arena, the #1 women's tennis player, got her ass handed to her by American Haley Batiste this weekend. I think she was ranked 17th. That's crazy. That never happened. So that's tennis news. So that's tennis news. All right. So that's one thing I just wanted to show you because I thought it was great. You made that up. Keep that enthusiasm up because I believed you. Now it's time for some other sillies. Okay. I pulled some shit off of X. I'll show you a little later. But Found Footage Fest is back. We're going to look at some of those. Okay. Let's never talk tennis again. Now that I know you hate it, we'll be talking about this daily. We have tennis live updates with Amber coming daily. Get ready. Next up, let's watch some Found Footage Fest stuff, shall we? It's been a while. Shout outs to Found Footage Fest on YouTube. One of my favorite channels. Founder Justin. Fantastic stuff.
On a quiet...
Fantastic stuff. Sorry, I almost put on something else. There is something weird that someone sent me. that I kind of liked. It's a channel called Wizards with Guns. But somebody takes wizards and puts them into everyday shows or something. And one of them includes like, I guess it's like the First 48 parody or something. But it's like this wizard getting interrogated. And it makes me laugh very hard. And I think maybe we'll watch it later. I don't know if they'll copyright strike me, but fuck it. We're golf people. How dare you? How dare you? No, now we're going to watch Step It Up with LaToya Jackson. LaToya, which is 2 words, not one. La and then Toya. All right? So let's get that fucking straight right now. Do you like it how I aggressively am against how she writes her name? Put them together. Because I don't space. I don't speak like that. Darlene doesn't like golf, so we'll never, ever watch golf. Unless it's people Listen, the only golf that we like on this channel here.
Drive the fuck up there or you're going to get booted the fuck out of here. Enough. No, you're not a tough guy. Hurry up. I'll fucking promise you that. Hurry up. He's pretty tough. Not that fucking tough.
No, he's not.
Not that fucking
He's not.
tough.
He's not tough.
No, he's pretty tough.
He's not tough.
Fucking tough.
You're not tough.
Hey,
You're not tough.
Let's get going.
Get going.
Or you can play behind us all and you can take all the fucking time you want. This is
golf.
fucking
You're not
embarrassing.
tough.
This is golf. This is not golf.
Yeah, it's not.
You can stand there 15 fucking minutes.
You
That's
can't
not
even.
golf.
You guys can't even stand
up.
and tee your ball up now.
He's teeing it up, man. That's fine. He's not teeing it up. He's standing there.
Do we need to get the police out here?
No, we don't need police. We're not.
Okay, then let's get going here.
Let's go. Pick your shit up and get going. This is not fun. We're what? I'm gonna throw him in this fucking lake. Is what's gonna happen. No, fuck you both. This is fucking bullshit. They've been sitting there for fucking 23 minutes.
I'll cry about it. Fucking cry about it.
I'm going to.
Fucking cry about it.
I'm gonna fucking
you
cry about
fucking
it.
pussy.
I'm a pussy.
Like, fucking cry about it.
Buddy, you're gonna get fucking shit to.
I don't give a fuck.
Like badly.
Good. Let's
fucking
fucking go, man.
Buddy, you don't want to go me.
No, I'm not filming this. I'm not stopping. No. You guys need to get off the golf course.
Yeah, we will, man.
No, now. Like, pack up, go now. Get in the car and go.
I don't know what you're doing. You're not scaring anybody. You're just making
I
yourself.
don't fucking care. Hey, man. Come on, man.
Hey. Off to a good start, buddy. I fucking told you!
Man, leave him alone.
You want another?
He
You
just
want one
fucking
too?
came at me.
Leave him alone, man.
I got it all on record.
It's around the golf.
I got it all on record.
Around the golf.
Bang!
Hey.
You want a fucking go, guy?
Leave him alone. Hey, leave him alone, man.
I wouldn't keep going back, you fucking moron.
Hey.
Bang!
Come on, man.
Bang!
I'm not trying to get in there. Like, just like, fuck me.
Enough! Are you still cheering on me? Enough! Get out!
Hey.
Enough!
Things gonna go
Hey.
good.
Get him the fuck out of here!
No, it's not gonna go well.
It's not okay.
Take him home or get
I
him
asked
fucking
him
out of
to
here.
fucking get moving! I said stop looking like an idiot!
Get out of here.
Fucking
Darlene? It's the finals. You can't you're gonna affect an entire team's ability to win that cup thing? Oh, you really did this, Darlene. Oh my God, I love you so much. You know what? Starring that's the shirt. That's the shirt. I'm only flashing you to embarrass my husband and my kids is the t-shirt. Boobs, bush, or butt? Fucking 3B, all of them. By the way, this is the new Cardi B video. I hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm LaToya Jackson, and I'd like to share my exciting new step workout with you. And I really feel that being fit is critical to success in the entertainment industry. But now I'd like to introduce to you my personal trainer. I feel she is one of the best steppers in the country. National Step Challenge champion, Gay Gasper.
Hi, LaToya.
Hi, Gay.
Woo! Okay, here we are with LaToya Jackson. Ready to get stepping?
Just fine.
Great. Grapevine. Woo! You guys are lucky. You can see LaToya every day. This is what LaToya calls a temptation step.
All
doing this great. Bring it up. Here we go. How you doing, Latoya? I'm doing great. How you doing, Latoya? I'm doing all right. How you doing, Latoya?
I'm hanging in there, Kay. I take the video with me always, wherever I go and whenever I travel. You do the same thing, all right? Thank you.
Great. Guys, that was fun. All right, we're done. Great job, you guys.
Now learn the Hollywood secrets of how to dress right for your shape and look 10 to 20 pounds thinner instantly. You could spend thousands of dollars on beautiful designer outfits and it could look like a potato sack on you if it's not right for your shape. The first and most important step in knowing how to dress right is to know your shape. Look around. We all come in different shapes and sizes. The top heavy cone, the bottom heavy spoon, a straight ruler, or a voluptuous hourglass. Me? I'm a spoon. Just by changing their clothes, we're going to make all those problem areas disappear. Now, this is Julie, and what she's wearing is completely wrong. She's a classic spoon, and although these writing...
People used to talk about spoon theory all the time, and it's not what you think it is. It's actually this. What shape are you? Are you a sporn? Which is a spoon, a fork combined? Are you I know they call it a spork, but I think it's sporn. Okay? You're a spoon? You used to be a knife. You're a pear. Okay. I think I'm a cornballer. I don't know.
Now learn the Hollywood secrets of how to dress right for your shape and look 10 to 20 pounds thinner instantly. You could spend thousands of dollars on beautiful designer outfits and it could look like a potato sack on you if it's not right for your shape.
But what if my shape is potato? If I'm shaped like a potato, then I think a potato sack would actually be perfect. You're a fork smashed pear. You're a classic spoon. You're an apple. She is gross. A gadunk. Apple now fat. Okay.
Important step in knowing how to dress right is to know your shape. Look around. We all come in different shapes and sizes. The top heavy cone, the bottom heavy spoon.
Because that's Rex Heuermann. That's Rex Heuermann right there. Okay.
Sizes. The top heavy cone, the bottom heavy spoon, a straight ruler, or a voluptuous hourglass. Me? I'm a spoon. Just by changing their clothes, we're going to make all those problem areas disappear. Now, this is Julie, and what she's wearing is completely wrong.
It looks fine. I'm actually kind of jealous with Julie, like in what she looks like and what she's wearing. I wish I was shaped like that.
She's a classic spoon, and although these riding pants may be hip, they're way too hip for a spoon. Now, here's Julie after our stylist dressed her the right way.
No hip for a spoon? You mean too many hips for a spoon? Judgmental. What if you're a ladle? I love potatoes. Are we making a rap right now? Semi-glutide. No, that didn't rhyme. That didn't rhyme. But it's okay. We'll get them next time. I want to see what they do to this spoon-shaped woman with the perfect body. Yeah, what are you going to do to fuck it up?
Be hip. They're way too hip for a spoon. Now, here's Julie after our stylist dressed her the right way. Note how the bold jacket and horizontal striped shirt makes her look bigger on top to balance her out. Now, this is the exact same jacket that looked so great on Julie. Susanna loved the color and it was her size, but as you can see, it's just all wrong for a cone. Now, Natalia...
Hold on. What have you put her in? Is that a cape? What's going on? What is this outfit? Why is she dressed like Hillary Clinton and Dr. Evil? She does look like a stop sign. She did look good before. What is happening? For a cone. She's a cone. Stop sign. Everybody stop. Look at me. I'm a cone. It was. They fucked her ass up. This is so crazy to me. You're a turkey baster? Bulbous on top and skinny legs. That's fun. Football player. Yeah, she looks like she's about to fucking fumble. Holy shit.
The exact same jacket that looked so great on Julie. Susanna loved the color and it was her size, but as you can
But
see,
it didn't look great on Julie. And also, why is she standing so uncomfortably? What did you guys say to her? Yeah, stop. Don't touch me there. Let's cover up her tiny waist. It's only her best feature. Yeah. Hey, let's put her in this fucking Dr. Evil bright red coat. This is so wild. She is holding in a fart. Something. A fucking stop sign. I know. Who said that, Mitty? We should spray paint. Stop. We need it. We do some Photoshop, kids.
it's just all wrong for a cone. Now Natalia is a ruler, straight up and down. This long, high-waisted, solid-colored blousey dress.
Is this the Queen of the Dragons? What do you mean a ruler? You're mad at this? I'm furious. You guys want to be mad today? Oh no, you're horse. We bet. Take us with you, Fuzzy. What do you do for work? What do you want? Switch jobs with me. Handmaiden. She's a ruler. So many people follow her.
Makes her look like she has no shape at all. Well, she certainly has shape now. And don't overlook the importance of a good push-up bra. How do you think the stars get such great cleavage? Now you know the fashion secrets and Hollywood tricks of the trade that can help you create the perfect silhouette and look your best.
So, Mitty, since you're here, are these the tricks of the trade? Or are they lying to us? Because I feel like these are not the tricks of the trade. I feel like I'm being fed some bullshit. What do you think? Speak on behalf of what you do. Or is this real? Is it? Is it? Are these the tricks?
Just by choosing the right clothes and styles to dress right for your shape. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going shopping.
They're lying. But Levi's, 7-Elevens will make everyone's ass look great. This is good to know. This is good to know. We're going to wrap it up here. Okay. Semi-pregnant snake. That's the shirt. That's the shirt. I hate shopping too. Yeah, let's fuck her up with this belt. We got one more. It's called Recycle This. It was a Cartier subliminal message. Okay. Yeah, these styles are not right. We need to fix this. We need to fix this. Let's watch this last video about recycling. And then I'm going to have to dip. Okay? But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here we go.
Start the landfills, but they can't keep going because they're overflowing. We didn't start the landfills. Let's stay unless we find a way.
The problem is the non-biodegradables.
The problem is all the paper.
Hey, don't worry about it.
The problem is the landfills are just too small.
The problem is the Martians, dude.
Thank God for the garbage man.
I mean, if you think we're not going to clip this and use "thank God for the garbage man" a million times, you're fucking wrong.
Thank God for the garbage man.
I don't think we really have a problem.
I tell ya, we got a big problem. People don't know what to do. Hear them talking till they're blue. All that trash won't go away. Let's get real.
This garbage man is intense, dude. Turd, I think this should be your next husband. I take it back.
What to do? Hear them talking till they're blue. All that trash won't go away. Let's get real. It's here to stay. There's no problem. What's so bad? You don't care. It makes me mad.
Take my trash and go away.
But garbage problem's here to stay. We didn't start the landfills. They're from the good old days with all the throwaways. We didn't start the landfills. They can't keep going because they're overflowing. We didn't start the land.
Can't keep going. Can't keep going because it's overflowing. Yeah, this is Rent. I want to give you guys a little treat tonight. So I put on Rent.
We didn't start the land bills, but when we are gone, will the trash go on?
It's just about trash. Yeah, this is Denver's version of Rent. And it's also my way of teaching you guys about Jesus. It's no big deal. Just go with it. Okay, one more video and then we'll go. This is how to groom your long-haired cat. And I know what you're thinking.
My name is Lucille Regan.
What does Lucille Regan know about long-haired cats? Well, I mean, this woman used to be one of the lead KGB agents in Russia. So fucking, what do you think she doesn't know?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. And that's a shirt. That's a shirt. All right. I love you guys. I got to go. You're the best. God bless. Groom your cats. Wipe your dingleberries. And I'll see you tomorrow.
And I am going to try to make it easier for you to groom a long-haired cat. The kitty we have here today is our little assistant, is named Love Potion, and she's a blue-eyed white Persian. He's got sensation, but it isn't hurting him. And this usually takes about 10 days or, even 2 weeks. You cut one toenail. And then you tell Kitty that Kitty's just a wonderful little kitty, and you wipe the perspiration from your forehead, and you just take this masking tape and you wrap it around Kitty's foot, like so. So no matter how mad Kitty gets at you now, it can pop you, it can try to scratch you or anything else, but it really, all you've got to worry about is that if the kitty really gets angry, that it doesn't bite you.